Okay, so it's cracking. Then I believe this thing is there. Say why you need to do cracking, because you have big fat alkane molecules, and then those are not very useful. And then they are difficult to burn because of the high percentage mass of carbon. So because of that, and there's more demand for smaller alkane molecules, but you don't have a plentiful amount of them. So you do cracking. So the definition of cracking is like this. Cracking is the breaking down of large alkane molecules to produce more useful molecules. So it's a process. Then you use high pressure and temperature, can do without catalyst or with catalyst. Catalyst is something that can speed up the reaction. The details of a catalyst fortunately are not required to know, but I think I did mention it before. So what cracking does is you have large hydrocarbons like this. The process of cracking will make this become this. They break up. So when they break up, you get short chain alkane, alkenes, and hydrogen molecules. Okay, and you can have a series of possible cracking reactions. So you can have like a large alkane molecule after cracking becomes small alkane and another alkene and another alkene. So if they ask for a balance equation, you just need to make sure that the number of carbon and hydrogen on the left and right balance. Then there is a lot of possible products that can be formed. In order to write the chemical equation, they would need to hint you on what products you will get. If not, it's not possible to write the chemical reaction. So there's a second possible reaction, which means you can have a large alkane become one small alkene and one small alkane. So the reaction, the carbons and the hydrogen must balance. And then the third type is the type where you have a large alkane produce all alkene molecules and hydrogen. Okay. So you have this kind of thing. So then you need to know the importance of the products later. So the conditions for cracking is temperature at 600. This as catalyst. They may ask you for the conditions. So in the lab, it will look like this. So you will put your crude oil here or your large alkane molecules here, and there's a porous pot down here that places your catalyst, and then you heat. After heating, the vapor comes out and then it passes through the porous pot. When that happens, the alkane will split into products. Then you can collect all your products over water, then that's about it. So the three products that are important in the cracking process is your petrol, alkenes, and hydrogen. The product petrol is used to meet the demand of fuel. A lot of people drive cars and then use other vehicles. They all need petrol. Then alkenes are used to make plastics and ethanol, wine, alcohol. Then hydrogen is to make ammonia, but of course hydrogen can also be used as a fuel if safety is not a big concern. All right, that's the cracking process. So you have what is meant by cracking. So it's a breaking down of long chain, large hydrocarbon to smaller molecules that are more useful, yes, in the presence of catalyst and high temperature or yeah. Okay, so this is what I mentioned just now. They say complete the following equation for the cracking of the large alkane molecule. So what you do is you will get a product, C something, H something again. So it's a pure math question. So the number of carbons must balance. So that means here you'll be C4H like that. This is how you do the balancing or find out the product of the cracking process. Okay. Okay, so this is yours. The two down there means that there are two molecules of that substance. Yep, yep. Okay, so we can skip this. So discuss an objective for cracking, da 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 da. I think we are kind of clear on that already. So it's to meet the demands of the smaller hydrocarbons because smaller hydrocarbons are more useful. So the answer this can be broken down into three parts. This is the usual one that we talk about to meet the higher demands of fuel that are smaller alkane molecules. So this is one. Then the second thing that you can talk about is to produce short chain alkenes such that they can be used to produce plastics and alcohol. Then the third one is to produce hydrogen to making fuels for fuel purposes and manufacture ammonia. So they say discuss an objective. So usually the one that comes straight to our mind is to meet the demands of the people. They want smaller hydrocarbon.